So next up is our Chateau La Rame, which is our example of a Bordeaux red. So this comes from Bordeaux in France, which is located on the southwest side of the country of France. And this is an AOC, which means that it's the highest quality classification within France. So this is considered a very high quality wine. So Bordeaux is home to some of the most prestigious red wines within France. There are several grape varieties that they use in Bordeaux to blend with their wines. Something famous that Bordeaux is known for is the use of blending several different wines. So Burgundy is the complete opposite, right? So Burgundy, they do a 100% Pinot Noir or 100% Chardonnay. Well, in Bordeaux, they blend several red grape varieties, and they really are known mostly for red wine. So some of the grape varieties that they blend are Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Malbec, Petit Verdot, and Carmenere. Now Bordeaux is split up into two different banks. So there's the left bank and the right bank. This wine comes from the right bank. The left bank has an area called Medoc, and Medoc is famous for some really expensive, famous, delicious wines. So on the left bank, they primarily use Cabernet Sauvignon in their blends. It's kind of weighted a little bit heavier to Cabernet Sauvignon, and then it might be blended with some of the other grape varietals. And the left bank, Medoc especially, is known for their famous chateaus. So on the right bank, they use Merlot a little bit more heavier in their blending. And so most of the red wines that you would buy from the right bank have a higher percentage of Merlot than they would Cabernet Sauvignon or another grape varietal. And then I need to go back to the left bank to talk about Graves, because Graves is a region that's south of the Medoc, and Graves is known for the white wines of Bordeaux. So they're mostly known for the botrytis affected white wines that are a blend of Sauvignon Blanc and Sommelier, like Sauternes. So let's get to this wine. So this wine is the Chateau La Rame, and it is a blend of 60% Merlot and 40% Cabernet Sauvignon. This is from the right bank, and it is hand harvested. So this wine was picked when the grapes were ready. We know that the grapes were ripe. They also use stainless steel fermentation, and the soil in this area is sand, clay, and limestone. And it is aged in oak as well. So as we go ahead and assess this wine, the first thing that we want to assess is the appearance. And to me, this appearance is ruby. Now we're going to assess for aroma. And right off the bat, I get a lot of black fruit flavors like blackberry, and it just really, maybe like a dark cherry. And it does have some underlying non-fruit aromas as well, such as leather, eucalyptus. It smells a little spicy. We're gonna go ahead and taste it now. So on the palate, I can confirm that I do taste blackberry and quite just a bit of ripe black fruit. So the condition was ripe on the nose and ripe on the palate, and ripe on the palate as well. There are some non-fruit flavors in here, such as blackberry, leather. I'm getting some fig even. I should have included that in the fruit, like a dried fig. Eucalyptus. There is some oak flavors such as vanilla and some baking spices like nutmeg and clove, and I do get some tobacco in this as well. So the beautiful thing about Bordeaux wines is that they can age for a very long time. They are produced in all price ranges. However, they go up to very, very expensive wines, and they can pair with lots of different types of food. Now, I would typically pair this with meat, protein like lamb or beef, but depending on the sauce, you could potentially do chicken with this wine, and the protein in the wine would really sort of cancel out the tannins. So I forgot to cover the structure of this wine. So let's go back to structure. When I think about the structure of this wine, I would say that it's moderate acid. There is moderate plus tannins, and moderate plus alcohol as well. And that's what I would say for the structure of this wine. So this is the Chateau La Rame. It's from Bordeaux in France and a delicious example of Bordeaux. Cheers.